Hello everyone, PenguinCraftJr here, and we are back for another live stream. So guys, how's it going? I'm not on my stream just yet because it hasn't loaded in, but there it goes, it's loaded in. Uh, sorry if I breathed on the mic too hard. So, I did actually, in a Discord server I'm in with my friends, I did, say, hey guys, what should I stream? And made a poll or something. And I think only one person voted, and the person voted for COD. I had Hunt or COD. I mean, I personally want to do a Hunt Showdown, but I decided that I could do COD. Because COD is fun. I see that I have two people watching. How you guys doing? So, let's see. I've already sent the voice invite to Walker, but I'll play a match or two without him. 7 kills using the R90 shotgun. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Do we have a shotgun build already? Eh. Now that I have it, I don't need that up. R90 with Bloodhound. There we go. Choke. Yeah, tire barrels. Tire pellet spread and damage range. That's good. Yet again, tire pellet spread. Mini egg. I'll be able to play Wednesday if you're down. Yeah, man, I'm totally down. Question: do you have Hunt Showdown yet? I mean, if you don't, then I'd be perfectly fine playing some COD with you. No. Bummer. You should try get Hunt Showdown. It is a really fun game. I mean, am I biased towards it? Most likely yes, because I own it on the PlayStation and the computer. Why? Because I was trying to convince my uncle to get and play it. So he wanted to see how it controlled, and he wanted to see how it controlled on a PC. So when there was a sale on the PC version, I bought it as well. I did see that I had a comment, so I'll get that in a second. Question. Do you know if you can attach a knife to the front of an AK-47? I'll have to check. Out for tracker. I'll check post-match, and I will let you know. Granted, I do not have the AK to the highest tier. But so I'll have to check for that. I have the feeling that they could be up top here. Nope. I wish I had the knife. The knife would make it so worth it. Oh. No, you can attach a knife to the front. I was asking if you knew. I'll probably wait to the PC to get Hunt so I can play it more often. Okay, cool. Just be careful. Hunt Showdown on the PC, it assumes the best of your PC, and it'll try to run it at, like, 5K, or something like that. Like, super, super high stats. Higher than, your PC could run. Well, not necessarily. Some PCs could possibly handle it, but it's assuming... it'll automatically assume you have the best gear. My uncle was running Windows Boot Camp, so it makes a Mac think it's a PC. Am I okay? I'm getting kills with the R90. Am I okay? Don't answer that. I'm okay. For certain. For certain I'm okay. Right. Right, the poison for Cusco's poison. You can't just change it then setting so it doesn't blow up your PC laptop. Yeah, you can change it in setting, but it will assume the that you have a Mac Daddy PC. Oh, support heal up. Hee hee hee. Did somebody say Penguin on the murder spree? Cause with, not gonna lie, the R90 is incredible. I mean, if you change the setting, it should work fine. Yes, assuming it doesn't explode your PC when it opens the game. Yeah, I mean, you won't see the top tier stuff until you get in the game. But here's the thing: you want to make sure. See, you want a mix between the high quality that Hunt provides and you know, running smoothly. So you might turn ray tracing off to make it run smoothly, and some other like visual effects that the game has. But yeah, I mean, I don't even have a PC. Will I get a PC? I want to. When will I get a PC? Technically, it's Edge bait because I baited him to attack me. I don't know. But so, yeah, I want to get a PC sometime. I want to keep my distance from this dude because he could kill me. Worst case, I get it again on the PS4. Worst case, that's not worst. That's best case. I may or may not be partial to Hunt Showdown. I literally turned the corner and he threw a thermite. But yeah, it's a really good game. Though, here's one thing. Not that I'm complaining about it, but I've heard this complaint. In Hunt Showdown, there's a huge dead zone on the controller. And you may be like, well, what's a dead zone? A dead zone is where you add input on the controller, but it does not register input. That is a dead zone. I'm saying worst case, I buy it again. You mean best case? I know, worst case, but yeah. So that's, I mean, I don't really have a quarrel with the really bad dead zone. Like, I think, I'm not saying that if there was an ability to adjust dead zone, that might increase the odds of, like, my uncle getting it. Because that would be awesome. But definitely having a no control over your dead zone is not fun. Oh, I think that was FAL rounds. Nope, never mind, it was Thermite. Then I can play the game with another version of me. Oh, wait, what? You mean, you can play the game with yourself? Is that what you're saying? 18 and 9. Wow, that's good. There is currently no crossover between consoles and PC, and that's a good thing because both players would be constantly complaining that the other side has the advantage. It's a bummer. So, I probably could have convinced my uncle to get the PC version. That's a good drink. Yeah. Well, here's the thing with PC versus PS4. My next logical progression in the state of my channel is to go to PC. I can make better produced content. I can have an easier time editing and that kind of stuff. And plus, my broadcast would then go over to Twitch. And I use my YouTube channel and other form of social media to promote my Twitch presence and to promote my other access. Oh, yes, there is a cross-platform, but that's for PlayStation and Xboxes. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want that. I'll go car. You're 3D printing a 7-inch Wraith heirloom overnight? Nice. So I can get to stay up all night and watch it. Nice. 3D prints are fun. Oh. Where were they? 26 minutes in and it's 19% done, so making good progress. Yeah, that is pretty good progress for a print. Looks like they already swapped spawns on those, which is not a good thing. But it also is because I'm preferential to this side. Okay, let me vault. Not again! I need a sniper optic. Do I have that optic they're talking about unlocked? Scout combat optic in place of the bipod. Ooh, that's nice. The bipod only helps with prone and crouch controls. There we go, cleared. Where are they shooting from? Found them. Push the corner. Got eyes on. They can't hear me, obviously. I'm going to play any BR. Gonna play any BR tonight, or just grinding online. I'm not saying BR is dependent on if I have Walker join me, but I'm also not saying that. Because, I don't know. I probably will play some Battle Royale. Oof. Also, so I've been talking up a game recently for a computer. I realized that when I was talking about it, they had already announced that it was not going, that they were pushing back the betas to next spring. And I was like, oh yay, in just a couple of days it'll be beta, and I'll go ahead and pre-order it. If I get a computer that can run it for the time being, even if it's not my full setup, I can play it, get some experience on it, and maybe if they don't have an NDA, I can share some of my experience with you guys playing. But no, apparently the current player base, which no clue how you become a part of the player base, but basically they're under an NDA saying that they cannot state anything that they experience. But yeah, which, here's the thing, it's not a bad thing that they're pushing back launch. Because, with them pushing it all the way back for a year, that means more development time. And more development means possibly an even better game. Which, you know, is actually a good thing. So the people who are currently playing it, I don't know their, I want to say quarrel, but I don't know the reason, but I don't know what they're saying needs to be improved before launch. They're saying something needs to be improved before launch, and the developers themselves are saying that they want to offer late game content in. And I mean, I've technically already ranted about this before. I was talking with a friend last night, and it just went off on a huge tangent, kind of stating what I think. Basically, as what the players were saying wasn't game breaking, and as long as the late game doesn't take a casual or normal player, as long as the average person could get to a late game within, I don't know, 4 or 5 months maybe, then I would almost say I'll let the game go, let it launch, and then you have until where a normal person would hit late game, which would be like about 30+ months in, to develop more late game content. Like Call of Duty's constantly pushing out updates to the game, adding what could be considered late game content. So, I mean, that's kind of my 2 cents. But, I mean, it is what it is. And if I go ahead and, like, pre-order it, they've already said that you will get the closed beta next spring 2021. And that kind of stuff. So, it's not like they're taking that away from me. Okay, I'm back. The print messed up, so I had to add more supports and restarted. Ouch. That hurts when your print messes up. So, you didn't hear any of what I just said, I guess? Or did you hear but weren't able to comment or something? Nope, nothing. Okay, so nobody. So this may sound a little bit of a rant, but there is a MMO that was going to come out in August, and the beta was going to be on the 23rd, and I was really looking forward to it. It looked awesome, but now it's not. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words here. Multitasking and all that. What am I trying to say? Okay, so it's a game called New World, and it looks awesome. It's an MMO RPG, and you can use like a flintlock or musket rifle. You can use magic staffs, and stuff like that, and swords and bows and arrows, and you can make a guild, and you and other people can hold guild land, And if someone wants to take over land you hold, they then can say, I want this land, I want to attack you. Then the defenders get to set up their time, and then it's a huge 50v50 battle for control. And I mean, it looks awesome from what I've seen. The PR team may not have done the best job, or so some people say. But I think it looks awesome. I totally play it. But so currently the game's under an NDA, meaning that those people who are like playing it right now cannot share any knowledge of the game, or else they can be like fined. So they're under an oath. I was like, wait, where did he go? But so, I think it would be awesome and fun, but, so it currently, supposedly the current playtesters are saying that there's some stuff that should be worked on, apparently, and the devs themselves are saying that they want to add in more late-game content, or in-game content, and, which, you know, I honestly think that them pushing it out could be a really good thing, because, you know, you take more time, and you can get it to really really crisp, clean product, and plus give your PR team more time to work. That would be awesome. Then more people could play the game up front, and that kind of stuff. But like, I mean, it's my 2 cents, and I'm no game dev. But as long as what the playtesters are saying isn't complete game-breaking bugs, and you have enough in-game content that will survive for the average player to get to in-game, then, I mean, oh, we were so close. Then I'd honestly say maybe go ahead and launch it. But here's the problem. I know, making game content is probably brutal. Not probably. It is brutal. But one, if your game only takes a couple of months to hit in-game, there might be a problem there. In an MMO, if it only takes a couple months to get to in-game, then you may or may not have a problem up front in the game, and not so much, you know, on your in-game side. But, you know, I mean, it's my 2 cents, and, I mean, I don't know their current position with the game. The only things I've seen is from one person who was allowed by the company to submit clips. They were allowed to do it, and so there is some live gameplay footage. It looks awesome. The last MMO I played, I didn't play for long, is a game called WildStar. I do not know how the game is faring as I say its name. But, like, the reason why I barely played it is because the PC that I had, it was an old Dell laptop. Like, I mean, at the time, I think it was at least 5 years old. So it might be about 10 years old today. I don't play anymore. It can hardly even boot up and run properly. Who knows if it's like part viruses on it or whatnot. But I literally gave it to my grandpa to reset the system. Like literally wipe it clean to factory mode to restart. And it still had the same issue of running slow. So that's fun. But so that's the last MMO that I played, and the bummer is I had to dumb down the graphics very, very a lot to even get to run semi-smooth. but it was a very fun game when I played it. I mean, maybe I should have played as a spellcaster or like a spell person or the gunslinger caster person. What I should have done is I also should have started up. So I had one on what is considered the good guy in quotation mark alliance as their creature called a Granok, which is pretty much a rock person. The downside is they are technically quote unquote dumb, so they cannot wield magic or the spell gunslinger magic. There's another creature on what is considered the quote unquote villain side that I really should have picked up. It's literally this evil hamster of doom called a Chua. And I'm pretty sure those could be spellcasters. It's funny. Thinking back to that, it's like, whoa, that was a long time ago. I really want to look up whatever happened to Wildstar. But man, yeah. I wonder if the servers are still up and running. I don't know. But like the New World game sounds awesome because what I would do is I could set up a guild, and primarily try and invite my friends on, and then like people from the Penguin community to be a part of my guild. And then it's like someone says that they want to attack our land. It's like, okay, if I could pick the day, then I would make sure it's a weekend and say, okay, you can attack from this time. And I would specifically make sure that the time I set up is one, when the most of the people could play, or to the 50-player cap could play. And then I would also make sure I was streaming. Like, they think that they can take our land. Let's show them who we are. Penguins, penguins, penguins. I need to make up I need to make up a better battle cry than that. But you get my point. It's like I would broadcast my team, hopefully my army, hopefully defending our fortress. And if not, then you would see us tuck our tails in defeat. Hopefully not. Pretty sure I'm both a friend and part of the Penguin community. Pretty sure? You're not sure? I mean, A, are you my friend? That is check. B, are you subscribed and frequent my channel? Check. I'm pretty sure you're both, kid. Lol. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're both a friend and a Penguin team member. Penguin community. But yeah. But unfortunately now the game's not coming out until 2021. So probably maybe summer 2021, because they were having the closed beta a month before release. So if they say spring 2021, I'm guessing they're going to be aiming for April 2021 for their closed beta. And then if it is only 30, if it is a month, then that probably means it's late May, early June release for the full game. Penguin, penguin, penguin. That battle cry, though. Yeah, I know. What I was thinking was the Spartans, Aru, Aru, Aru. That's kind of where my head was at. It's like, that works. But did not translate over well with penguins. That's amazing. Yeah. But hopefully, since I am... Oh, wow. Searching for a match with... What's that? Lesson? That thing? Ugh. Hasn't found us a match yet. Let me back out of this lobby and try to find another one. Maybe... There we go. But yeah, so maybe because of COVID and me staying at my dad's house, uh, living at my dad's house for school, maybe I can try to get a desktop. My thinking is maybe I can convince my dad to let me take however much money my grandparents are willing to pay me the next time I go up to their house, which is actually possibly this Saturday after my graduation, and let me use it to either build a desktop with my grandfather or just straight up buy a desktop. Sometimes if you queue takes too long requeuing. Yeah, I did that and it seems to work. Um, but like I mean, depending on how much they're willing to pay me, will kind of set my price range. And I've kind of seen kind of where they're willing to pay me, so I know my price range. Um, and I mean, technically, it would be kind of basic stats of a PC on like a custom PC site. It would be the basic stat, the low end, the starting at price that I would be aiming for. But I mean, technically, maybe. I don't know. Since I am going to college, it probably is wise to put that money into quote unquote college, and by quote unquote I mean any fun stuff I want to do while in college. Like, hey, I want to go run this race, either virtual or physical, or whatever. Then it would be nice to have my own money, but I don't know. Either that, or I can convince my grandparents, instead of paying me with cash, pay me with a desktop. Just win the lottery and buy your dream PC. The odds of that happening, kid, are minuscule. That's the odds of me going pro. Which, to find the odds of going pro, you just find how many signed pro players there are for any given game, divided by how many total players there are, and that's your percent of going pro. I think the highest percent of going pro is in Rocket League with a 0.016 possibly, and that's the highest percent. That was a joke. Yeah, I know. I kind of sensed it was a joke, but knowing me, I will defend my point. But I mean, technically, I won't go pro, so I just have to be in the top. I mean, for Call of Duty, it would probably be the 0.0005 percentile of players. And knowing me, that will never happen. Well, I mean, I should not say never happen, because in theory, it could. The odds are stacked against me, but it could. I mean, technically a better chance to go pro. Well, would it be better? But maybe the game League of Legends would have a higher shot of me going pro, because there might technically be more signed pro players for League. I do not know. I should probably look at the statistics if I really want to know. But yeah, I would want to get a good PC, hopefully before college starts. But I don't know. Playing in a tournament, like the MFAM Gauntlet, 10K prize hosted by Nick Merckx, and win a couple of times. You're right to play in a tournament. If I play in a cash tournament, technically that could work. But here's the problem. The amount of time played between me and the people who are playing the tournaments. The people playing the tournaments probably are playing from dusk to dawn. And I mean, technically, what I just said works, because they could either like be playing overnight or from morning to nightfall. So technically, that could still work. Uh, but like, you get what I'm saying. I don't play near as much in any given game to have the skill to go into a pro scene. I mean, maybe talking the odds, like go into a battle royale game and literally just play the camper's tactic. And not just camper, but the what could be called the scaredy man tactic or the bush hiding tactic. To then whittle down my odds, like instead of having to go to high zone areas and fight like 80 people just for a chance to get out alive, I go to the most quiet part of the map and let the top person whittle themselves down, and then finally I come and swoop in, take the victory for myself. But I mean, you're talking about that, and yeah, probably not. I mean, would be a really good idea going to a tournament. Which, you know, technically I would not be opposed to. I'm not opposed to going into a tournament of a game. But probably not gonna happen. But could? I hear a chest in here. How did I miss this chest? I have no clue. But, you know. You know what I'm talking about? I think it's upstairs. I'm 13. That's fine. I heard someone. I mean, good point. You could just play them for fun. If you lose, who cares? Good point. Really, really good point. But also, I may or may not be slightly competitive. Nope, nope, nope. You're not. Goes off. Did you drop it for me? No, you didn't. How rude. Some of these people are so rude. Not dropping their gear for me. And this round's better. Last I saw, there was someone at the house southeast. Let me make sure I'm reloaded up. I am within the zone, yeah. On the lower end, but still within it. It's just over here, so I'm gonna go there. You know, me being a little loot goblin. Ooh, that's not bad. You and a duo versus your other 2 squad mates. 2 games whenever teams who get the most kills move on. You lose once you lose. Go into the loser bracket, lose twice, you're out. I mean, you're not wrong. No, no, no. This. I saw I heard a door peek open. I'll read your comment in a second, pal. Okay. Gonna move to my loadout drop. Oh, use them as practice. Use a lot of COD tournaments are killer races. I mean, yeah, using tournaments as practices could work. Wait, are you talking about the Call of Duty tournaments that they're currently running online? The duos, what's it called? Not gun game. Essentially Gulag. What is that called again? But not Gulag. The Gulag that's not Gulag. I'll read your comments in a second. Getting to a fairly dicey situation here. Thought so. Where did you throw that from? I'm pretty sure he's on the rooftop. I'm sorry. The gunfight 2v2 first to 10. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, actually, I have entered the tournament once before. I want to say a while back, but technically it wasn't that long. And me and my duo partner actually... Never mind. Me and me and my duo partner actually got to the semifinals. And that's how I have the bloodiest diamond ornament thing for my gun. Only hit armor. Okay, I see him too. Ooh, nice. Well, I know where he is. I should go loot the person on that roof, but I'm pretty sure that they were fighting. So he would expect that. I'm going to inspect the fire truck. Or, not fire truck, that truck. Because most likely there might be a C4 on it. Hehe, I got C4. Now he's doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Doomed. Because I will suck his blood. Blah, blah, blah. He might have died or moved out of there. If I do this and I die, ouch. It's my fault. But if he's dead, then I get free loot. Okay, he ran. I can't make it to the roof. Did he run? Or did he die early and I didn't see him? I might have to try solos in this game sometime. Oh yeah, solos isn't bad. It's actually pretty fun. A tactic that I've seen recently, and I can send you the video, is play defensively, not offensively. So try get to the middle of the circle when you can. Launch on there, he's probably over here. But since he's launching, he's probably also moving in for the kill. These are the questions that we must answer. What are they doing and why? Better yet, how are they doing it? You know the basic question. Who is Grimora? Where is Grimora? Who is Grimora? And what is Grimora? Those are the basic questions everyone seeks to answer. I thought I saw someone moving towards that plane over there. There's a bike over here. I want to get a recon contract because that's how I've won the match. Minion, were you there when I won the solo match? Oh, you were there. You were in the comments section? There we go. Come on, ping again. People up by that buy station. Okay. Assuming we're talking about the same win. I was also in voice call with you. No, this was a completely solo game. Is that the one you're talking about? Not the one where it was me and like 2 other solos out there? You got 8 kills. Then yes. I'm pretty sure. So we're talking about the same one. I just heard the sound of like PlayStation like updating or something. Like that little bell chime that it makes. Or like when I get an invite to a party. Am I going crazy? Did I actually hear that? Did you rub my lamp? Did you wake me up? Sit down, you're getting your wishes. In an airport, yep. That's the one we're talking about. Just casual reference out of the way for no reason. Well, I have a reason. I have... is it a method to my madness or madness to my method? Because both work for me. Because I have both. I think they should consider changing the icon for the shield box and the armor box. Because I don't know if I have a munition box or an armor box. I thought I saw movement along that ridge. Well, I didn't go gulag. This could end poorly for me. That end zone? No. I do have cold blooded, so I can just lay down up here. Swap over this gun. Now I can have a sip of my drink. It's a good drink too. It's ginger ale. Woo! Man, ginger ale is a really good drink, but man, I mean, there are several different versions of ginger ale, or the ginger ale drinks. So you have the canned or dry soft drinks. Then you have ginger ale and something called ginger beer. It's really good. They all have a fine kick to them. I think Storage Town's still in, so I need to be careful from where I just was. I need to make sure. Oh, that gulag close. I thought I was going to say precision airstrike inbound. Oop. I see him on the map. We're right here? No. Right there. Well, that was kind of cool to see them all just drop in. That's dangerous to see. 3 people here. So probably one over here plus a dude over here. Keep an eye out for that car. Might have been a bad idea. Just kind of gave away my position. Oh, I don't have a long range weapon. The recoil of your RAM is bad. Okay, it's... I don't know if it was truly that. I mean, that is a possibility. But it also could have been that I don't really know where I was aiming. Nope. At least for long range. Yeah, long range is not... I mean, yeah, I don't have the setup for long range play. And see, I left my flank exposed to the hill. I knew that would be the death of me. I knew that there's someone there. GG. Yeah, pretty good game. I mean, I could land Superstore. Try to see if I can get an early fight. So let's see. Let's see where the circle is. Come on, load in, please. Also, I found someone that I would want eventually for my stream setup. Keyword is eventually because I can't do it up front, because literally it's pretty much the cost of a PC. The Go XLR voice audio mixer. It's expensive. It's 600 bucks. Yes, I'll kill him with the prox mine. I was saying that sarcastically, game. Oh, he has a grenade launcher. Chuckles. I'm in danger. I didn't actually think I would kill him with the mine. Send me the GoFundMe link, lol. You with a voice changer would be amazing. And also, it has some, like, preset stuff, too, that you could, like, you can customize your audio input. Like, you can adjust your mic, the music that your stream hears, and, like, your game audio and stuff like that. And so, like, if your stream wants to vibe to music, but you need to concentrate for a game, you can turn the music down in your headphones, but still leave it the same for your stream. Again, just win the lottery. Again, that would never happen. Having a Penguin GoFundMe for a gaming system. I foresee probably about one person, maybe people putting in some cash, and probably together the net sum would be about $10. I'm nowhere near popular enough on the interwebs to have a successful GoFundMe campaign. And it's not like I'm asking for someone else for like an expensive like surgery or something. No, I'm asking for like selfish reasons, so that would never pan out. Even if I was a successful YouTuber. Well, if I was a successful YouTuber, then why would I even need to GoFundMe? I would kind of more or less be getting the money anyway from. I mean, I can dream, right? Yeah, I can dream, but that doesn't mean I should dream. Well, I mean, technically I should dream. But just because I dream doesn't mean it pans out. That's what I wanted to say. Akimbo. This would only be good if it's a snake shot. Let's see. Nope. Except I'll be like 50 cents. You should dream. Yeah, I should dream. Yeah, maybe, you know, ask and my parental will say, sure, is this time of working for your grandparents, you can... Oh, wow. I did not know he dropped in. But of this time of working for my grandparents, you can spend the money to buy a gaming PC. Yeah, the more that I say, the less that I'm like, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I would like to get a desktop, but lol. Yeah, no, it's the truth. The more that I try to convince myself that, oh yeah, they'll say yes to me using the money my grandparents give me for working for them to buy a gaming PC, the more I say that, the less it is likely. Because the last time I said, hey, could I take the money my grandparents gave me for working to build a PC? They said, get a job. Say a laptop is for school and use it for school. My grandparents are giving me that for a graduation gift. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, technically, when I asked him, he said to get a job. He didn't say get. I'm pretty sure he did say get a job and take the money you get from your job to pay for the PC. But I mean, if you read in between the lines, and if he just said get a job, then if I could acquire a job and then acquire the funds from my grandparents, put the 2 and 2 together, and then bada bing, bada boom, I have a job and I have the funds, so in theory, I should be able to get a desktop. Keyword is in theory. Because that's never gonna happen. Well, I mean, in theory, get a job and then use the money from grandparents. I am aiming for a job, and I'm going to go. I wish I could say go interview at the place, but literally I've applied to. I don't have an exact count, but I applied to multiple places, and none of them got back to me. None of them. Not a single one of them has emailed me or called me back saying, hey, yeah, we'd like to have an interview with you. None of them. And so, literally, tomorrow, I'll go into one of the places I want to work at, that I've recently applied for, because I have a friend who now works there. And I will go in person and say, hey, I sent in I don't have my exact words out yet, so it's going to sound brash and, not very polished. But, hi, I applied for a job here the other week, and I just wanted to follow up seeing how my application is doing. And because, it's also possibly they're not getting back to me because I have not followed up with them. Because, they want to make sure, like, you'll work or whatever. I don't know why, but, like, apparently Walker, went and he got his job because he actually went in person and, like, asked about his job resume. So maybe if I do the same at this place, they'll hire me. I can dream, right? Because literally, they got back to my friend who applied there. They apparently called her or emailed her saying, hey, we want to hire you. Or, hey, will you come in for a interview? None of the places I've done that for has done it. I even applied to a place that my friend literally applied after me, and they called her back. And then she got hired, but they didn't give her any hours. So I don't know if she quit or what. But now she's working at a different place, and now I'm applying for where she's working. Oh, no loot on the ground, so that person must have just gotten killed. Uh, uh, I mean, here's the thing. Do I really want the job? Not really, no. But would getting a job be good and useful for me? Yes. Because I've applied to one other place I would really want to work for. But like some of their stuff on their application is like, name your previous employer as your reference. And I have no previous employer. So, probably did not get accepted. Probably did not? I didn't. I still have not heard back from literally any of the places I've applied for. Which, you know, in my position's a wee bit frustrating. But I mean, true, I'm not technically actively 100% trying to get a job. I'm more or less just doing it passively. Because right now my mentality is this is my last summer before college. Can I please enjoy it? Kind of deal, so I don't know. If I get a job, it's I don't know. I have no clue. But hey, maybe I can convince my grandparents, instead of paying for me in money, pay for me in a desktop. And if they say, no, that's completely out of proportion, then I explained, well, you paid me and my sister this much money combined, and you paid me this much money, which is the cost of this specific computer with this specific stats. And we worked for 1 week. Now, if you think I need to work more, I'll work more. I'll stay a little bit longer and work as long as you need me to work. So if you think, okay, after 2 weeks you'll have enough work time with us to actually qualify for a PC, then I'll stay the 2 weeks. So just know that my summer's wrapping up, and soon I won't be able to help because I'll be at school. Kind of deal. I mean, yeah, again, that sounds very brash. This is just kind of a, you know, like writers do this. They come up with very basic plot summaries and stuff, and do stuff really ad lib on the moment. For a lot of like different, like producers may do it or writers may do it, and then they take their kind of rough cut of what they're saying. I don't know, I'm not a writer, but they take the rough cut, like, okay, I want this is the plot that I want. That would be a very rough idea. Now let me refine it to what will actually be the book or the movie or whatever. Ooh, fire sale. I didn't pick it up yet. Uh, but so, just get a very rough cut. It's like what I said was the rough cut, and then I'd refine it to make it all prim and proper. And, not sound like an ungrateful kid. More UAVs. Well, drown them out in UAVs alone. Oh, super UAV. Super UAV already? Insufficient funds. I think if I do enough UAVs, it'll actually scramble their radars. Where's the spy station? I have so many UAVs. I saw someone. I see someone. Do I get something for summoning this many UAVs? I should. Here we go. I will rain fire from above. Is that actually landing where I wanted to land? I can't tell. If another fire sale happens, let's just say somebody's gonna have a lot of... I don't have enough cash though. I bought so many UAVs right there. I think I saw someone on this buy station over here. Right before my UAV ended. Oh, happy hour's over. Well, that's not very happy. La di da di da. No, you tried to buy something. What did you try to buy? I want another UAV. No, I actually want another 3 UAVs. There are 2 people over here. 3. It should move into downtown. You can never have too many UAVs. Yeah, I know that, right? The only problem is it would be a pain to move all of them. Aw, my UAVs just ended. Good try. Good try. Jolly good show. Jolly good. If you have a trio of super UAV in one of the last circles, could be huge. Oh yeah, super UAV in the last circle, no matter if it's trio or not, is huge. Let's see if I can cross this bridge in this flight and get into East Promenade. Oh, that almost missed. Yeah, I'm gonna get into East Promenade. Or the rail station. That's fine by me. I mean, this isn't bad under here. I'm gonna go for this one. So, based on circle, I'm guessing probably this building, maybe last circle. I need to reload. I should have reloaded. I thought I reloaded back there. Maybe I reloaded and jumped off the building. And so it canceled. These are all great questions that we must ask ourselves. Only one is right. The rest are wrong. How am I unlocking the Forest Wraith? I'm not questioning it, thank you. But why now? I mean, technically I did just get 3... Did I get 3 kills with Ram 7? There's probably going to be a C4 at the top of here. Or Claymore. Or Prox. Nope. Oh yeah, I have another C4. I should have C4 to do instead of trying to do my little parkour scheme. I'm not going to question how that actually worked. I've learned that you don't question these kinds of things. I did it, and that's all I need to know. The good question is, how did that work out for me? How did I not die? But you know, those questions are unimportant. The real questions are... I don't know, what are the real questions here? Is Penguin actually good and just playing dumb to make us think and pity him? Because we think he has subpar skills. What is happening? What is happening? There you go. Now I have 16 armor plates. Where? Where? Did I not pick it up? Or maybe since it's such late circle, I just have to survive now? Mark yourself and survive. Team res. Question, how does that work, with solos? Because I'm pretty sure... I choked there. That was a choke. If that's what you... Not gonna lie, my heart is racing. That literally scared the life out of me. Oh, that scared me so bad. That guy made me jump? That dude made me jump. That was scary. Swapping this gun because it has no red laser. That was terrifying. Heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. There's hardly any cover here. How did I just snap to him? Oh, okay. I mean, that did save me from being executed. Maybe if I just kept my aimbot. This is a console, dude. You can't have aimbot on here. I literally flinched and somehow I did it. I mean, hey, 4th place is pretty good. But unfortunately, that is where I have to wrap up. It's midnight. Miniac, like, you said that you could be on tomorrow, right? Right? Because if so, that's awesome. If you somehow won that. Yeah, I know. If I somehow won that, that would have been crazy. I probably would have woken my dog up if I won that somehow. And that would have been a bad thing because my dog's asleep right now, and it would not be good to wake her up. She's tiny and she's loud. That was crazy. I wish I would have won that. I probably should have just stayed down because he wouldn't get the noise that someone rezzed. The other dude would. So I could have laid down, still on the ground, armor up, and then popped up and killed the dude who killed the person who knocked me. These are things you must think of. A gamer must think of every single possibility that could happen, and the one possibility that they don't think is reality. That was almost... No, not almost good. That was good. Because I made it to 4th place. And I don't think I can check... I got 7 kills. That's literally like 1, 2, 3 kills shy of the times I soloed 1st place. So, you know, I did good. I did good. You could say I could have done better. Yes. But no, I did really well. So, yeah, that is a really good match. And, you know, it's a bummer to end on a loss, but with that good of a game, it's not a loss. It's a victory. Anytime you place higher than top 10, you can always see it as a victory. Anytime you place higher than the time before is a victory. So, but yeah, that was a really good game. So, unfortunately, I do have to wrap up. But so, Mini, it sounds like you'll be joining me tomorrow. Uh, give one kill, it's a W. Yeah, you're not wrong. Getting one kill could be considered a win. But so, Miniag, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Um, and thank you so much for being in chat with me all this time. It was awesome having you. Oh, yeah, full tomorrow. So today is technically Tuesday. So, yeah, technically tomorrow. Oh, man, I was like, oh, yay, tomorrow's the next stream that I do will have Miniag. Aw, that's a bummer. I just hyped myself up. Okay. Um, so, yeah. Hey, you'll be on for. You'll be with me on the 400th stream. I mean, technically there might be more. There are some that I might have, like, deleted here and there. So technically there could be more streams than that. I don't know. Uh, Great timing. Yes, Miniac, you timed that perfectly. I could not have timed that better myself. But yeah, thank you so much, pal, for being in chat with me this entire time. You were a great audience. Uh, so, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. And to stay up to date with what I do, please ring that notification bell. So thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, take it easy.